You might have seen this one on Instagram. It's this. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how it's made. So this is exciting. This is collage number 20 and probably the most controversial of them. Now, I don't know what the camera sees. I always pick a title that has something in the collage. So this one is a family tradition, and they're fighting heroin together. Aww. The heroin headline was a story from Women's Day, and it was so disturbing on its own because they had a story about, or no, it wasn't a story, but the cover was like, it was a Thanksgiving cover, and they had like all these fun cookies you could make, like owl cookies and fox cookies. So this cute little fox was underneath the fighting heroin, or actually above the fighting heroin headline, but I feel that it is better suited with this old lady, and I don't know why. And this was actually, I went to an old bookstore on the weekend, and it's called Attic Books. I don't know if you've been there, but this was a magic baking powder cookbook from God knows when, and I really like old stuff. If I could, all of my collages would be made out of vintage looking things, but they're old and hard to find and expensive. Oh, and this Sin on Wheels was also from the bookstore. It was $1. I guess this Sin on Wheels was an actual book at one time. So on the Sin on Wheels postcard, it says the uncensored confessions of a trailer camp tramp. This down here was, I was going home one day and I needed to get on the bus, and this guy stopped me on the corner, and you probably shouldn't talk to people on the corner, much like Sin on Wheels. But this guy said, would you like a card? And because I know that I'm going to need between 1,200 and 1,600 items for this wall project, I said, yes please, and he said, God bless you, and I didn't know what was going to be on the card. So I will just read it to you, and hopefully you do not get offended by having this included with something like that. So it says, seduction, lies, and adultery were in the Garden of Eden. There the serpent planted his seed and entered the human race. Have you ever wondered what type of fruit caused Adam and Eve to know they were naked? Why is Eve the mother of all living, but Adam is not the father? What does fruit have to do with conceiving a child? You will be surprised at the answer. I don't think I'd really be surprised, but okay. And so at the bottom here, there's just like a random note that I found, and it says, a forgotten sandwich left in a lab becomes penicillin. So I think the answer is probably penicillin, maybe not, I don't know. And then you're probably wondering about this lady here with a panda head. This was actually a photo shoot done by my friend Camille Porthouse, who is also known as the fairy godmother, and that was just something that she gave to me when I went to her art show, her craft show at the Naughty Market, which exactly is what it sounds like. And it says, everyone has a dark side. And then I found this business card the same day, but not at the Naughty Market. And it says Moon of Retribution, which was an artist apparently. And I have this moon. So it kind of goes together, like dark side of the moon. And this moon is actually from, a poster that I got from a children's library. So it was from the Hey Diddle Diddle, Cat in the Fiddle. We'll see the Cat in the Fiddle later, I'm pretty sure. But this is the moon that the cow jumped over. And it's also creepy, and it goes with these Victorian-era children who crashed a car into a tree. Which is a postcard my sister found at an old bookstore in Victoria somewhere. And my friend gave me this Crown Royal label, and I felt that that was good to go with this here because it's apple, and of course apple in the Garden of Eden. And then to keep with the religious theme, my mom has a friend who is moving away, so my mom got her old hymn book. And this hymn that I cut out is Jesus is all the world to me. And here's the world. And what's interesting about this hymn, it says copyright 1904. So it goes really well with the old stuff on this page. The oldest thing to me is my name on here. I got this. This was something I filled out at a credit union when I was like 14. But probably the 1904 item is the oldest. Just I haven't had it in my possession that long. Down here we have a naked woman. Excellent, I know. And it says keep it private or not. And the keep it private or not was from a booklet about shutters and blinds. So, yeah, there's always a variety of sources that I have. And this dollar sticker was from an old book that I bought, but also this postcard was $1. So my friend and I were talking about it yesterday, and we figured that the actual value of this paper is probably about $46, because the Family Tradition Cookbook was $5, the Crown Royal was $40, and this postcard was $1. But obviously the other stuff cost somebody money. It cost Camille to make this bookmark and this person to make their business card. But yeah, that's how you kind of come to the conclusion that this collage should be $50 or so. With a frame, it could be more. I've written to some people to ask about what is the proper way to go about selling collages, because obviously I don't own the rights to magic baking powder or other things. And no one has written me back yet. Apparently I should go about finding an art lawyer, but that seems like trying to find a unicorn. I don't know if I'd be able to make that feasible or not. So I think that's all of my fun information about this collage. If you have questions, you can ask me. I think this is, if this video turns out, this is something I'll continue,